Yo everyone, it's getting really close now to UFC Fight Night Machado Gary vs Prates, and I'm going to cover and give my prediction for a quick short notice fight that was added as an addition to the card. And it's not really a fully new fight that was added to the card, but Evan Elder was meant to face Ahmed Hassanzada, but since Hassanzada pulled out of the fight, they have now replaced him with a brand new short notice opponent in Gage Young, which honestly is a way more interesting matchup and a really underrated fight to have on the card. And by the way guys, if you want me to start making more videos for whenever there are short notice additions to cards, please leave a like and also please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Also, to add one more thing to this before I really get into the prediction video, my full card betting guide for this card is coming out probably in just over a day's time, and I'll be picking one comment from this video or my full card predictions video to add to the betting guide as an addition to the bet. So if you guys want to be a part of the betting guide, please put your best bets for this card in the comment section below for your chance to be picked for it. Now, sorry to keep you guys waiting, but to get into this fight, like I said already, I'm more hyped for this than the original matchup, and that's the cold hard truth. Gage Young is young himself. He's young and young. He's quite well-rounded. He's got some KO power as well for sure. The only problem I see that I have with Gage Young is that he's very hittable for the most part. I think that's been a bit of a problem for him throughout his career. I know he's 9-2, but in his fights where I watched his opponents that were able to have success against him on the feet, especially in his loss to Kill and Salkilled on the Contender Series, they were able to catch him with just straight punches like jabs, straight lefts, straight rights down the pipe, since he really only moves back when evading his punches and he never takes his head off center line. And although he didn't actually look too terrible in his Kill and Salkilled fight, I thought that issue was just pretty noticeable, and you don't like a dude who's just going to take a lot of punishment inside the cage. And Evan Elder isn't a soft hitter, guys. He's pretty solid overall. He does hit relatively hard. And rewatching his fight with Nazim Sadikov, the guy is at a level where I think it's going to be pretty hard for me to see Gage Young beating him unless he's able to absolutely destroy him on the ground and submit him. I think over the 3 rounds, Evan Elder will land more often. He'll land the big shots in this fight. I think if Gage Young has a time to land on Evan Elder in this fight and hurt him, it's probably in the first round by keeping a very heavy pace. And that's also another thing that's worrying for Gage Young, because he's taking this fight on short notice against Evan Elder, which can't be good for the cardio. But I will say that I don't worry about that too much because he was expected to fight, I think, sometime in early May against Court Whale. But this is a little bit of a step up in competition from your average cans on the regional scene that, you know, Gage Young has been crushing recently. I think overall this is going to be a relatively hard debut for Gage Young. I could see him having a rough time out there, especially if he can't secure that takedown and get control time over Evan Elder in this fight. There is a chance he can take down and control Evan Elder. I did watch the Preston Parsons fight where Preston Parsons did take him down quite a few times, I think, in that fight and get some solid control time. But Evan Elder is pretty strong, guys. I think he'll be the more physical guy in this fight. I think he should be able to outmuscle Gage Young in some positions as well, in some clinch positions. I can see him toughing it out, keeping a high pace, and potentially finishing Gage Young on the feet in the last round of this fight. I'll say probably in the 3rd round, or if he doesn't finish him, probably potentially winning a 30-27 on the judges' scorecards. I think if this was a full camp debut for Gage Young against Evan Elder, I think it would still be a relatively tough matchup for him, and I would probably pick Evan Elder in that circumstance as well. So Evan Elder is the pick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick predictions video for the short notice fight edition, which was Evan Elder versus Gage Young. So go check out my predictions video and breakdown of the entire card if you haven't already, guys. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.